Gadget World for the best technical advice.
Hello and welcome to Gadget World, your one-stop destination for the best technical advice. Xiaomi is a Chinese company that entered the Indian market back in 2011. Xiaomi entered the Indian market by introducing only smartphones. And back then, Micromax was ruling the budget smartphone market simply by importing Chinese products into the country. But what Xiaomi did is without rebranding, they brought in their products and started selling it for a cheaper price. And by 2014, it was the #1 selling brand in India. And since then, they have been on a ride of their life, but they've been introducing a lot of products, not only smartphones, they have ventured into different categories. So what we have here with us right now is a Mi Beard Trimmer 1C. This is the second version, and it's a kind of a more cheaper or a more lighter version of the actual trimmer that was introduced into the market around 1 year ago. Mi first introduced the Mi Beard Trimmer, and that was costing slightly more, and it had more metal parts. And when they understood that there are even more customers looking for cheaper products in the market, and due to the COVID pandemic situation, a lot of people were not going to the salons and barber shops, and they were doing their day-to-day course and cutting and trimming at their home. And that is one of the reasons why Mi has introduced a lighter and cheaper version of the same product, the Mi Beard Trimmer 1C. So this trimmer comes for a price of around 899 rupees. It has a cover price of 1199, but you can get it online from the mi.com website itself for 899, and you can also get it from other e-commerce sites like Flipkart. And if you walk into a authorized Mi store, you will get it for slightly higher price, somewhere around 1100 rupees, and the cover price is 1199. So I think this is a value for money product. So we have been getting good responses about this product. Just like any other Xiaomi products, they are targeting on the budget segment and the customers who are looking for a cheaper product which gives real value. So without further ado, let's go and unbox this device and see what all you will get for 899 rupees. So before unboxing, let's take a look at the box itself. It's a beard trimmer. You can't mistake it you can't be doing your regular haircuts with it. Maybe you can try it out, but they have specifically branded it as the beard trimmer, which means that you will be able to trim and shape your beard with it. And it's also mentioned as high precision trimming, and it has adjustable 20 length settings, and it also gives 60 minutes of runtime, and it also have self-sharpening blades, which is a feature which is normally seen in all the popular Philips trimmer and the other trimmer brands like Panasonic and other brands. So let's go ahead and unbox this device without further ado. So let me cut off these parts, see what is inside the box. Okay. So it has a different white box inside it, and let me see what do we have here. It's given me an interesting drawing of beard styles. Basically it's a beard trimmer, so it should be letting us know what all the possibilities you can do. Okay, you have a basic user manual. This is the only thing that you get inside the box. So it has all the basic instruction, and we don't get a warranty card. So I was told that if you want to get the warranty, you need to keep the bill with you and also keep the box with you. I don't know why it was told, but I was told specifically not to put away the box. Box is important for getting warranty. Okay, and let's see what else do we have inside. Okay. So we have the trimmer itself in this white case. Okay, and it looks pretty solid, and the build quality also looks pretty robust. So it's not like, it doesn't feel very flimsy like the normal Chinese trimmer you get. And I think from the first look itself, the quality is at par with the Philips and the Panasonics that you get. So I think I am pretty much happy with the kind of, in the first look itself, I am happy with the kind of build quality. It has a solid plastic and a matte finish to it. So we'll keep it aside. We'll take a look at it later, and let's see what else we have. Okay, so we have a kind of a velvet like pouch where you can put it out and store it somewhere, which is very helpful, but it's not a waterproof one. Let me check if it's waterproof inside. No, it's not waterproof. So if your If it's wet, it's better, maybe you'll have to dry it out and keep it back. And then you also get this micro USB adapter cable. If you don't have an adapter, you just get the cable, which means that you can charge it using your smartphone. And one thing interesting is that unlike the previous generation of the Mi Trimmer, which is the expensive version, which is still available in the market, in that you'll also get an adapter along with the box. But I think Mi had saved some money by doing away with the adapter. So it is helpful for us also. I think everybody these days use micro USB connector. So you will at least have one of the adapters back at your home, which you can use for the same thing. And you also have a cleaning brush with which you can clean the brush. So that is what we have basically inside the box. Now we'll keep all these things aside and take a look at the device itself. So looks pretty decent, and it's a very simple design. You don't have many curves or twists or anything, but it's a very standard and a contemporary kind of design, the kind of things you will get in the premium products. And one thing I've noticed is that it comes with a plastic head. In the previous version of the Mi Trimmer, which is the Beard Trimmer 1, with a this is 1C, it comes with an entirely metallic head. So they have cut corners here, and they have saved some cost by introducing some plastic bits to it. So in this you will get only plastic metal blades, and these are self-sharpening blades, which means that as long as you keep using it, it will sharpen by itself. You don't have to worry about your blade getting blunt within a time, so that you don't have to replace it. You have a very ergonomically designed dial here, which has markings from right from 0.5 to 10, which means that you have 20 points of adjustment. And it also comes with a power button, which is a toggle button with a good tactile feel to it. And on the bottom you don't have anything, and on the sides also you don't have anything. And the USB micro USB charging adapter port is right behind this rubber piece that you have here. And you also have Mi branding. So that's about it about the physical features of this device, and it looks pretty decent. So let's power it on and see how it feels like. So right now it's working in my hand, and I just noticed that it also have 3 LED buttons here. So these 3 LED buttons will show you the kind of battery charge that you have. And it comes loaded with a 600 mAh battery, which gets fully charged in 2 hours, which means that once you charge it, you will be able to continuously run it for around 60 minutes time. And if you go for the higher pricier version of this device, which is slightly bigger than this, you will be able to run it for 90 minutes. And I think one of the main difference between this device and the previous generation device is that, as I earlier mentioned, they have used some plastic here instead of the metal part. And this is not water resistant, which means that you won't be able to wash it after use. You can simply wipe it off using this brush, and then you will have to make sure that it doesn't get drenched in water. But the other pricier version is completely waterproof, so which means that you will be able to wash it around. You can after you get trim, then you can wash the other device and keep it for drying up. But this you need to use very carefully because it's not waterproof. And other small difference is that this has a slightly smaller battery, then which means that you will be able to run it for 60 minutes and not 90 minutes. But I think that's not a deal breaker, but still you are getting it for a very cheaper price. So if you're looking for a trimmer which is not very pricier, but which still does the job, and which is a branded one, which have good service network, which has a reputed brand, and which is offering a good value for money, I think this is the trimmer for you. This costs less than 1000 rupees. So if you have any questions about this device, we'll share your experience once after using it. You can always post in the comment section, and we'll be happy to get back with the comments.
Gadget World for the best technical advice.